Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel on Advanced Excel. In today's video, we are going to take some product to its extreme level, and I am saying this because we'll see how we can add up values in every nth row using some product, and before that we are going to see how we can highlight every nth row with conditional formatting. Okay, so this is my database, just random values, and we do not have any helper column or a criteria column, and we want to highlight every seventh row. Okay, so obviously I'm going to use row function here, is equal to row tab. I'm saying b5 because this is where my cursor is sitting right now, and control enter. Now so far as this row is concerned, b5, or you take the example of this particular value 150, from perspective of Excel it is sitting in row number 5, but from the viewpoint of this table it is the first record of this table. Okay, because this 1, 2, 3 and 4, these 4 rows are absolutely irrelevant. So I'll come here, press F2 and I'll say -4 and enter. Okay, now because we want to highlight every 7th row, I'm again pressing F2 and I'll prefix this with mod. I'll say mod, and we'll try to see whatever result of this row function is that result divisible by 7. So comma 7, but instead of typing 7 straight away into this formula, I am giving a reference of this cell, so that now this formula becomes dynamic. So pressing F4 here and control enter. And now we'll copy this down, but instead of using conventional copy paste, I am selecting this range and pressing Ctrl D. Okay, so now you can see that there is a unique pattern of these values. And what is that pattern? Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 0. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 0. So every 7th occurrence we are getting 0, and this is what we exactly want for the purpose of conditional formatting. So this is my criteria for conditional formatting. I am pressing F2. I select this criteria, and now I am going to select this range, go to conditional formatting, shortcut key is Alt H L N, and with keyboard I am selecting this formula to determine which cells to format, and Alt Control V. And we are asking a logical question that how many of you are equal to 0. Okay, and let's choose this format. I want it to be bold, and we'll fill it with say this color. Okay, and okay, here it is. Okay, so now every 7th row is highlighted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on till end. Okay, so this is how you can use mod and row to make a criteria which will feed, which you can feed into this conditional formatting and highlight every nth row. But I have a hot tip here. Whenever you are creating a criteria or a user defined formula for the purpose of conditional formatting, please remember that you are not supposed to enter a array function here. Okay, and the reason is this formula which we copied into this conditional formatting. What this conditional formatting do is, because we have selected this range of cell, it evaluates that formula for each row, and then wherever it finds that answer to be true, it highlights those records. Okay, so when you are building any criteria for conditional formatting, please do not enter array function here. Okay, and now we'll be using the same logic for some product. So is equal to some product tab, and we'll take the help of this function wizard, my first array. Now in some product you can put this particular sum range in the first array and criteria range in the second. It's okay with that, but like as a prudence practice, your first array should always have a criteria. So we'll start with row here, row, open parenthesis, we'll select this range. We know some product can deal with the range of cells or array. I'll say -4, then we'll prefix this with mod and we'll try to see whether this particular result is divisible by 7. Okay, and again we'll come to the beginning of this function, give opening parenthesis, come to close, and we'll say how many of you are equal to 0. Okay, now I have by mistake typed 7 here. We just want this reference to be absolute, or rather dynamic, so I am giving a reference reading F4, and now it is giving me true and false and trues, and that's what we exactly want. So I'll come to this beginning of this function. Oh, I think I've done something wrong here. Anyway, we'll press F4, double negative, open the parenthesis, come to end, close parenthesis. Now it is giving me those ones and zeros. So all that matrix of trues and false has been converted into ones and zeros, and my sum range is going to be this. Okay, and here is the answer at 14. Okay, and you can cross verify. I'm giving filter here. The shortcut key is Alt D F F, and we'll filter based on color, and here is the sum 814 814. Okay, we'll remove filter. Now if you give here 8, now every 8th row is getting highlighted, and the sum product is taking sum of every 8th row. Okay, so this is how you can use sum product to add up values in every nth row. Now coming to this last, so these two things I have covered, Control 5 to strike out. Coming to this last, we'll see how sum product works in slow motion. Okay, so a simple question is equal to, are you equal to 0? False, and we'll select this. Okay, and we'll simply press Control D, and then we know that in Excel false means 0 and true means 1, so is equal to this into this, enter, Control V, and is equal to sum, Control enter, and here it is 669. If you change this to 7, 814 814, and again every 7th row is getting highlighted. If you change this to 5, it is 1058 1058 1058, and every 5th row is getting highlighted. So this is how sum product work in slow motion.